Thank you so much for joining us today for this best of 3 series between North American Rejects V2 and the champions of Summer's Rift. Thank you guys so much for watching today. Today, of course, I'm Mott bringing you the action here alongside Mott Paxer Statsman, and joining me for this series is going to be 1437. Damon, how are you? It's been a long time, man. How you doing?
Spirit breaker.
Hey, how's it going? Oh, did you unmute me when I said that?
Yeah, right as you said it, actually. So that was on stream. Excellent stuff.
Yeah, great. Wait, I hear you twice. Oh yeah, mute co-broadcaster. I should probably enable my mic too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Alright, cool. Good. New patch is out. I'm really enjoying it.
It's fun stuff, man. It's good.
Yeah. See, these two teams, they're probably like the top 2 teams right now, right? I would say.
In North America, yeah, for sure.
North America, yeah. But I didn't see either of these teams in the, how do you say, in the compendium?
Yeah, the compendium thing.
Yeah, so I'm sure both of these teams might be stressing a little bit about their chances of even playing in the qualifier.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. I don't know if that they were like too newly formed to be able to get a TI qualifier invite, or if that just means teams that are like they could get invited to the actual event. Honestly, I have no idea what it means, but that was kind of interesting when I noticed that yesterday.
Well, Summoner's Rift has been around for quite some time.
That's true.
For them, I think it should be fine. But North American Rejects have only played like what, maybe 15 games or so together as a team, so that I can see. But yeah, anyway, we should probably look at the game. They've gone through a lot of picks already, and yeah, and it looks like MSS is gonna get his. Still no in Dota TV.
Just like re-enable it. It's kind of finicky sometimes.
Okay, sure. I see the bar moving, so maybe I should maximize the open threshold. Hello?
Sure.
No, that doesn't work. Hello? Test. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Should be fine now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it looks like MSS is gonna get his signature clockwork. He's been playing this a lot, actually. I think in every single game they had the opportunity of taking it. They just drafted in the first phase right away. And Ursa being banned out by Summoner's Rift, I thought that was pretty cool because this new Ursa is really, really strong. Yeah, I don't know if you played against it yet, but he can do Roshan really fast, and he just has much more burst than the old one.
The Enraged like kills you, like it's like from 100 to 0 and you're dead in like half a second. It pretty much just melts you. We saw it in the last game too, in EHUG versus top 5 because Corey was playing it. It definitely has a lot of burst potential, but like you mentioned, there's the clockwork for NAR. They get the Rubik as well. They already pick up Lena. It feels like there was a lot of heroes in the last patch that like were really super good. They just didn't get touched. Like Night Stalker was really good. Zeus got kind of a nerf. Spirit Breaker, I think was really good. Like a lot of these teams were like experimenting with those 3 heroes specifically. Like Lena got barely nerfed as well. So like there's still a lot of heroes that are really good from 6.83 that are still good in 6.84, man.
Exactly. I think the spellcasters mainly are the ones that are like really strong. I think the only heroes that were pretty much nerfed were, Jug, Troll, and Snipers.
Yes.
So all the other heroes are pretty much the same. And I think Bleak is the one who plays Lena for them. So probably won't be seeing them play mid Lena or anything like that. So that's going to be the support duo, Rubik and Lena for NAR. And Summoner's Rift picking out Enchantress. I am happy to see that because I think this hero has a lot of potential in this version, especially since her impetus got through magic immunity, which was a big deal. But being able to refresh your creep is quite nice for the early game, or even late game when you have like some kind of a wolf creep or ogre creep and you just want to keep it around you the whole time.
That was the big thing, I think, the difference between Enchantress and Chen is, like, Chen could keep his army, Enchantress had to keep going back to, like, the jungle to keep cycling through these creeps, and, I mean, Impetus is obviously very good, too, but solid choice.
Phoenix. I've seen, that's, I'm guessing that's Bugatti 420's Phoenix.
Yeah.
Or Miracle Chipmunk.
Whatever you want to call him.
Yeah.
That's going to be him in the off lane.
Oh wait, actually, Boba is playing, right?
No. He was playing, but then so what happened was apparently
Oh no, it's not.
Whitebeard couldn't get into his house, and so he was like gone until like 5 minutes before the draft, or the draft started. And then Korok came in, and then I think Whitebeard came back as well. Boba was standing in for like a second. He was in the lobby, but then he's like, no.
The game got delayed for some time, so it was quite convenient for Summoners.
They got the full roster, and they got ready to go. And what do you think about this Pug pickup, man? This is kind of interesting. We don't see this hero too much anymore.
I think it's okay. Like, he got a small buff on his second spell, the Silence. It does like 30 more damage at level 1. It's quite nice for the laning stage. He has a little bit more solo kill potential, but other than that, I'm still quite skeptical about it. We'll just have to see how it's played out. But it's like one of those heroes where you need a lot of confidence to be able to play it in whatever team.
Well, we'll see how it goes. Pluck together with Rubik, Clockwork, Lena. They have a lot of team fight. Champions of Summer's Rift, they have some split push. They have a lot of team fight as well with the Zeus, the Spirit Breaker, the Phoenix. Spirit Breaker looks like he's going to be in that 4 position kind of role where he's going to be charging around the map. I was talking to Charlie about this yesterday, and he was like, as long as you gank mid, like that seems to be how you win 6.84 is by just ganking mid continuously and making sure that they don't get too farmed. I'm not sure if that's actually true, but it sounded right to me when he said it.
I mean, that's how you win in every version. So. But like if you get kills, of course it's gonna be good for you. But in this version, I think it a lot has to do with how you play as a team and just play around each other. It's very important that you play around each other. In previous versions, you can actually just, split push well and whatever. You have like one hero who's super farmed and you can just carry the game. But now I think the whole team has to get ahead together. And especially with the supports, I think they're able to acquire more gold and items in this version too. So they have like a more definitive role.
Yeah. I've definitely noticed that support's getting a lot more farmed, especially a lot earlier on. Like Blink Taggers will come out early, like just because I think kills and specifically assists give you so much more gold. It feels like.
Yeah, kills definitely give you a lot of gold, and you're gonna see those 4 staff or the cape, the new cape, being purchased a lot on the support heroes, especially really early in the game. I would say like maybe 12 to 15 minutes they'll have it, where in like previous versions you'll see 4 staffs coming out like 20 past. So
you don't feel as useless as a support, and that's the best feeling you could possibly have in a game of Dota sometimes, is just feeling like you had some sort of impact. But
prepare for battle.
If you had to put, all right, so now that the draft is done, I don't want to have to put you in this spot, but if you had to put a bet on between whether Summer's Rift or Na'Vi were going to win this game, whose draft do you like more? Who's going to come out on top in this one, do you think, Demon?
Oof. I want to say Na'Vi is going to come out on top, but only because like their late game seems a bit stronger, I would say, because their team fight, I think, is just more favorable to play. Whereas Summoner's Rift, they have to like do a lot of things early game to get into a good position. And OD, he's still like a bit of a weird hero, even though he got some nice buffs, especially with the new cooldown reduction item being very good on him.
That seems like a good item. I actually never thought about it that way. He has like this Eggs upgrade, and I have no idea what it does right now. I completely forgot because they added it last patch.
Pretty much any hero who's hit by the ultimate get Astraled.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you're in a team fight, and let's say you landed on like 5 heroes, you're gonna gain 60 intelligence or whatever it is, or 65 intelligence. Yeah, it's for 5. So you get like 13 for each one that you hit. So I would think he would go some sort of like Aghanim's refresher build, maybe. That would be pretty cool.
That seems ridiculous.
Yeah.
There's so many Ags to keep track of now, man. It's ridiculous. Every hero has one, but
yeah,
makes Dota interesting.
It just feels that like Na'Vi2's lineup is just much easier to execute, I would say. A lot is gonna actually come down to this mid lane. How well either solo will do.
This is going to be an interesting lane. Korok's going to take a lot of harass here. These Arc Lightnings are going to be rough, but it feels like Korok can deny a bit better. Obviously, Brax can't really deny being a Zeus. His right click is just awful, but
yeah.
We'll see how things turn out.
It looks like Enchantress already has like a smoke, and with Spearbreaker being able to charge, they're going to be trying to gank mid lane, but then again, it is a puck on the mid lane, so that's a pretty good pick. Like, I was wondering why they drafted puck, but to dodge Enchantress ganks and Spearbreaker charges, that's quite convenient.
Yeah. No, this seems like a really good hero for Korok, just to make sure he survives against the onslaught that is the Spirit Breaker, that is the Enchantress roaming in whenever. It is a side lane OD, which is interesting, but this will allow him to get free farm. Like, OD kind of really thrives on getting a lot of farm early on. Maybe even goes for Midas, but like he needs a lot of farm to work with, and he's already up to 7 last hits, which is good.
Yeah, OD's actually like probably the strongest safe lane hero. He just can. Oh, he actually get cogged under the tower. Oh, he could actually die here.
Battery Assault gonna go through, and MSS gets the first blood. That should not happen, Steven. That is not something that should happen very often.
I actually seen this. Oh, top lane as well.
He has no Icarus dive. Oh, they won't go for him. The last right click, it will get the kill for Bleak. Oh my god, 2 kills across the board for NAR. What a start, man.
Yeah, well, top lane, okay, I understand. It's a trial lane, you're gonna die, but safe lane, oh man. I've seen this before too, where like the safe laner goes for a deny and you just like end up getting cogged under the tower. Very,
MSS getting charged. He's got a salve. He's gonna be in trouble. He's running out of mana, and he's gonna be okay. That's a lot of emphasis put on that hero for no kill.
Puck.
Oh god, he again dies top lane. Jeez.
He didn't hit level 2 either. Was he actually going to the side to pull the creeps? Yeah, that's exactly what he was trying to do, and he just got lifted. They're actually putting a lot of emphasis on the safe lane, top Dire, which is quite good because they actually picked up 2 kills, and this anti-mage is in a really good position now.
And it's really good for the supports too. You look at Bleak, you look at Fog. They both have boots now. They're not quite up to level 3 yet, but if they can get some extra experience going through, they'll be in a real good spot. That's the difference, is that they don't have an Enchantress on their side. They don't have a jungler, so the jungle is going to be getting a bit more for Summer's Rift. However, those kills are going to be pretty huge, and Ush is getting a really good start in his safe lane farm as well. So
yeah, at least Summer's Rift have mid lane going well for them right now. I mean, it's a Zeus Puck matchup, and the Zeus has like 6 denies, which is totally not something that you normally see from the Zeus. Oh, it looks like a smoke gang coming out.
They're gonna look for
really good if they do get the kill. Oh, nice,
they just can't get in there. Now they do finally get him. LSA will fly through. They're gonna use the Illusory Orb, and he's gonna just get destroyed. Now Icarus Dive coming through. Bleak's in trouble. They should probably just leave him behind and die. Korok gets body blocked. Fogged in trouble, gets right click. They get the kill. Turns into a 2-for-1. Both supports for a mid lane kill.
The collateral bash onto the Lina got them another kill. That's really good for Summer's Rift actually, even though they did lose this. He went the soaring bottle build, so no boots, so it was actually easy to get lifted even though he had like really good positioning for the smoking. But in the end, Summer's Rift did come out on top there.
That's a pretty big 2-turn kill there. MSS now getting pincered here. Here comes BSJ. They're going to charge him, but the Astral,
he has mana for a cog still.
He will cog, but he's going to get pushed in with that bash. He's in a lot of trouble. Here comes Bleak. Telekinesis. LSA, they need it now. MSS is salve. What a salve coming through. The Dragon Slave as well, and he's going to live. Just barely. Bleak getting chased down. Nature's Attendants healing up BSJ, who was getting low as well. That salve saved his life, man.
And the OD actually skilled up an Arcane Orb there too, so you won't have that 3rd level in Essence Aura or Astro, whatever he wanted to skill up. Just for the little bit of extra damage. I don't think normally ODs actually skill up the Arcane Orb this early.
Especially not in the side lane, I don't think.
Yeah.
Well, that's something he'll have to deal with now. He's still getting lots of farm. 25 last hits. Top lane has been fantastic for Ush, unsurprisingly. He's denied a lot of creeps. Bugatti's finally getting room to get experience, however. But Ush has still got 30 last hits, and he has his Ring of Health. He's got to work towards his Battle Fury with the new build with the Coin Blade, obviously, is nice. But the one thing I think Na'Vi need to be concerned about is this mid lane is not going nearly as well as it should be for Korok. He's got 17 last hits, but the 24 last hits from the Zeus is huge.
Yeah, Zeus is off to a good start. Top lane, though, they can't really slow down the anti-mage anymore. I'm not sure that the Phoenix can do that much, but Phoenix overall is a really good hero against the rest of Na'Vi's lineup, apart from the AM.
Yeah. No real right click to take down the Phoenix egg. That's going to be the biggest issue.
I'm only thinking how well like this early game could be going for Summer's Rift had the OD not died to the Clockwork in the safe lane, because the Clock only has like level 3 pretty much. Even though
Rock getting charged, he's gonna lose your orb, he's dead. Now Chad, Bleak in trouble as well. Fog will walk in, LSA's gonna connect. Fade Bolt, but they stay a bit too long. Demon is already in the fight and ready to go. But here comes Ush. She's going to try to come in. Mana Void goes. Bugatti in trouble. He'll fall. They can try to get Braxton with another blink, but he's just too far away. Dragon Slave, Nature's Attendants, and now Fog can't chase any further, really. So it turns into a 1-for-1. They're looking for more top lane. Blink is actually getting chased down. There's the salve up. Telekinesis coming out as well, and Demon out of mana, getting body blocked. They don't have Mana Void. Fadebolt going to go through. Ush could blink in another couple of seconds here. TP coming through. Dragon Slave gets the kill. Nice snipe from Yannis from Fog. Ush is going to look away maybe. Summer's Rift throw up the Icarus dive coming out from Bugatti, but that's it. And it actually turns more favorable for Na'Vi. Uh-oh.
That was quite interesting. Summer's Rift did a really good job at converging onto the top rune. Like the Phoenix was there, and that's how they got the kill on the puck. But I think the Spearbreaker just chased way too far. Had he not like chased, it would have been such a good trade, I would say, for Summoner's Rift there. He just really wanted that to Rubik. Oh, he's charging the Lina right now. I'm not sure. I guess he just wants a better angle or positioning on the map by doing so.
He was real aggressive there for a moment. That's just the way. It's the way Demon plays Dota. Like he just likes running at people, and whatever happens, happens in a lot of these situations.
Yeah, I just feel like he should be trying to get his level 6 somewhere, but I mean, I guess it is quite difficult right now since all the heroes on Summer's Rift need to sit on lanes and they also need XP right now. Brax though on mid lane. Croc's actually really low, and here comes a charge onto the quick, but he won't be able to deal much damage.
Nice kill from Korok, throws the Dream Quill.
Yeah.
Good idea from Brax to throw up the Zeus ult. He almost got that kill on Korok, but he just wasn't close enough, so...
Yeah, Brax was like playing way too far up, knowing that coil was up, but Na'Vi just playing really fast. The moment the coil was up, the Rubik was already on mid lane, ready for the kill. Yeah. So nice movement and calls being made out.
I mean, Bleak hasn't played that much Dota. He just started playing recently, and he's really, I think, impressed me with a lot of his play. But, you know, Na'Vi have a small lead. It's actually even, really, for the most part. Charge on mid. Fog in trouble. Telekinesis goes. Fire Spirit's on to 3. LSA's going to go. There's the Lightning Bolt. They get the kill. Supernova got to come out, but I don't think this is going to work well. And it goes down, and Brax is trying to help out. Does get the kill on the Korok, but it's a 2-for-1. Almost gets Chad. Blink has to walk away. That Lightning Bolt was huge for Brax to get at least something out of that, but they get the Supernova on the other side.
Yeah, the first bolt on the Lina missed, but had that hit, of course, this fight would be completely different. But it did end in Puck's death. And bottom lane, though, MSS cogging in the OD. Anti-Mage has also TP to the bottom lane for a gank on the OD. Ooh.
No, even hook shot. They throw the Mana Void up. They get the kill. Ush has Blink at 1. MSS has hook shot. He's going to cog away. They don't have Supernova. They could go on this. MSS thinking about it. Hookshot now out of mana. He actually sticks up. Dream Coil, they're going in. Korok, they want to fight this hero in trouble. Whitebeard, there's the Fable, Elusive. Hookshot hits up from MSS, and Bugatti gets lifted. He'll go down as well. 3 for nothing. Centaur Conqueror, MSS. LSA comes out. Lena makes her MSS. Centaur Conqueror not going to get the kill. Oh my god, what a disaster for Summer's Rift, man. They lose everybody there.
Yeah, that was a lot of like bad communication from Summer's Rift on many different scales, because like they went on the Clockwork knowing that other people can TP in, and then the Zeus didn't ult either for the Clockwork, who had like 90 health. So feels like Summer's Rift are tilting a little bit, not knowing how to adjust to the situation.
And the OD, who had like 1,000 gold plus his Gloves of Haste, I think he was going to go Midas, and then he just died a couple of times there. That's not great. Now Ush is sitting up at highest net worth. His Battle Fury is very close to being completed. Well, 2 components away anyway. He already has his treads though, so.
Oh, they find the word top lane, but there's 4 heroes that have been spotted out, and it looks like Na'Vi are actually already moving to the next lane. They're going to go mid and split push right away. This is very good movement coming out from them. They understand that there's no point to actually try and engage Summer's Rift right now, especially while they're all already grouped. Actually, they're gonna smoke up and probably try for a surprise defense over here.
Yeah, this could be huge.
So they made it look like they were running to mid lane to split push, and now they're just gonna go from behind with the smoke. But oh, Clockwork smoke does pop.
Oh, the hook shot misses the Dream Coil. Lose your Zeus ult. Good Supernova. Will they take anybody down yet? Now they're in some trouble. Brax Dragon Slave, but still Supernova destroys Ush. Now Bleak and MSS in trouble. Not a great initiation from Gnar, but they've already killed 2 at least. Demon now fighting up here. There's the Laguna Blade, the Illusion Orb. 3 for 2 so far as BSJ walks in, gets a huge Sandy's Eclipse, but only onto the Rubik. And Korok gets a double kill in the end. That could have been a lot better for an RV, honestly, but they still get the better end of the trade, and they deny the tower.
Yeah, I would say that actually Summoner's Rift probably got a little bit more out of it, but only because they killed the anti-mage. Had they got the tower, then for sure it would have been worth it, but it was denied in the end. And Puck did end up with 2 kills. Had he not got those 2 kills, he'd be so far away from his dagger right now.
Yeah, he already had a rough start. He's gonna get Astral by BSJ. Or it's just like, please leave me alone. I want to go to top rune spot. He's not too far away from that blink, man. He's getting there.
Yeah.
12 minutes into the game, 6-15 the score. I mean, on paper, Gnar, it feels like they should have a bigger lead. 2,000 net worth. It's not that big. And with that death, Ush kind of does lose some time farming. He could have had maybe, you know, a Claymore or a Broadsword. Maybe been very close to his Battle Fury at this point. But
he's having a little trouble, like, actually finding optimal farm on the map, mainly because the Spearbreaker just constantly charges him, and that, like, creates a lot of pressure. So he's just has to end up farming the jungle creeps, and in all honesty, it's not the fastest Battle Fury that he can acquire from this way. But it's fine.
God, I've seen like 5 of these enchanted mangoes, and just I've never seen anybody use one yet. They just always have them for like the first like 5 minutes, and like, oh, I don't actually need this.
Yeah, bottom lane.
Oh, he's in trouble. Battery Assault will go. Cogs up. He does have Hookshot. Fade Bolt. They steal a spell. That's Nether Strike. Laguna Blade's gonna fly, and Demon is dead. Yeah, he's gonna go down. Fog will fall in the end. Zeus ult. MSS getting low. More Arc Lightning procs. Impetus onto Chad. Blake in trouble. He's actually just dead. Nice kill. Nice 2 kills coming out from the set of Summer's Rift.
Yeah, Clockwork also had like 50 health left or something after that Zeus ult, so that was quite nice. From Summer's Rift, the Zeus actually coming to a fight. And I don't think Narvi expected that at all. They just thought like Spearbreaker was just being ridiculous again and trying to bait some TPs or something, but this time there were heroes behind him.
What do you think Brax is going to go for items? Maybe he gets the Bloodstone because he has that early Soul Ring? Or?
Yeah, Bloodstone is nice. I think I've seen him buy Midas before as well on Zeus. I don't think that's also bad because this game is going to go quite late, I would say. So. It wouldn't be bad if he bought the Midas. I think Force Staff is probably like really, really good in this game, especially against the Clockwork.
Right.
Just to be able to pull in Narvi's heroes and just drag out the fight longer is definitely beneficial for Summer's Rift.
BSJ does end up getting the Midas. The Blink's done for Korok. They still need time though. It's like 15 minutes in and Ush still doesn't have his Battle Fury. And even if he did, it's still going to take some time for him to get up that Yash or whatever he goes for next.
And it's
well, as it stands now, it looks like Gnar getting ready to do something here as the Blink's about to come out. They don't have a smoke though. They're kind of just sitting around mid. The same could be said for Summer's Rift. But they're actually going to smoke. Summer's Rift with 3 heroes. They're going to have Bugatti, Hero, and Demon head over towards the jungle. They have Supernova. They have all they need. Ush is going to probably get spotted here in the next couple of moments. Demon won't break the smoke. Ush sees him. Zeus ult's going to fly. They have vision. They know where everybody is, but it'd be kind of tricky to engage on this.
For sure. They're already around 5 mid lane. There's no point to engage here. Summoner's Rift are just much more spread out and farming a bit more than Narvi is. But they could get engaged on right now with that ward being killed.
They did get engaged on, but there's no follow-up there. It's a good hook shot from MSS, honestly. But nothing to follow up with.
Yeah, the puck just wasn't close enough, I suppose, at that point. So Summoner's Rift, they're actually playing around the map much better, I would say. Narvi have like better TP support, and they're playing a lot more on like each other. But Summoner's Rift just absorbing more from the map is just pulling them back into the game. And if they keep playing at this pace, then they're definitely going to be in really good shape.
I will say this much, man. I don't know if you saw the last game, which was EHUG versus top 5, but there were so many mistakes in that last game. This game just looks cleaner, honestly. I mean, there's a couple mistakes here and there, but still, like, this game just has a cleaner feel to it. The plays have been better so far, and both teams have been playing at a really high level, at least from what I can see.
Top lane, Hush. They could actually bait a few TPs here if... Okay, so Rubik does TP back to the tier 3. And they're gonna get some damage done onto this tier 2 tower. It is good pressure applied. And meanwhile, Na'Vi are waiting on bottom lane for...
They hook shit. They're gonna get BSJ. They get the Astral out as well. Brax in trouble. LSA misses Laguna Blade. MSS chasing him down. They'll get the kill. BSJ's low. Not dead yet. The Sunray keeping him alive. They will get it with the flare. Bugatti in trouble. He doesn't have mana for Supernova, and he's gonna fall. And Fog gets a double kill. And 3 heroes go down again for Summer's Rift. Just not enough mana for that Supernova. He might have lived had that been the case, but wasn't there. And that's a Yule's coming out too for Lina as well.
Yeah, that's a very big game-changing move Na'Vi just made. They went behind the tower, and Summer's Rift actually have no vision there, so they weren't sure how many heroes are actually bottom lane, and they just like reactively TP'd bottom, which wasn't obviously the right play, as you can see. And in my opinion, in those moments when like you have no vision and you just die, or like you get initiated on, you just have to sacrifice a hero. Because what they could have done is actually taken tier 2 tower top had they just not TP'd and invested all the heroes top lane.
No, they could easily taken that tower, especially with an Enchantress, which they haven't really used that pushing much from the Enchantress, honestly.
Exactly, but from Summoner Rift's point of view, like that definitely was not the call to make to TP blindly when your OD just gets jumped like that. While everyone else on Na'Vi side is just missing. They just ended up dying one by one.
That wasn't great for Summer's Rift, and now they have to kind of recompose themselves to get back into this. BSJ is going to be going for an early, I think that's a BKB anyway. He has the Ogre Club only, so that's very surprising on him, although not super surprising with how this game's been going. He needs to survive, honestly, but he's not going to be really doing any damage if that's the case, at least in terms of right click. So
yeah, but he does need something to like keep him up with this anti-mage's farm. He has Battle Fury, and his farming pattern so far has been really nice as well, so he's got the gears going.
Cog's returning for Ush. He's getting that. He could buy that Yasha right now. He could go Vlad's, which is more expensive now that they changed the recipe for it, which was annoying. Let's see. Hero is the first Enchantress to pick up Arcanes or Glimmer Cape this far. Wow. He already has it. Good stuff. See if he goes for the Guardian Greaves.
Yeah, I'm actually so confused by the Arcane boost purchase on Enchantress, because I think this hero can do a lot in this game had he went for like some treads, maybe even a Midas build, and just went late game, because she can deal a lot of damage if this game goes late. But going mana boots, I'm not too sure about
she
that.
Wants to go to Guardian Greaves, I think, because she has the headdress recipe in there.
Ah, yeah, I see it. Yeah, but it's not that amazing of an item. Like the Glimmer Cape, I understand. This is really good in every team. Like any hero can actually buy this and will benefit no matter what. But mid lane, Puck, coiling this.
Laguna Blade, Brax is going to Zeus Soul, Fog in trouble, LSA, and they will get the kill with the Illusory Orb. It's 1 for 1.
Ran into the orb there.
Leaks in trouble. Nether Strike goes, they'll get the kill. MSS gets the cogs off. Demon in trouble. Get a bash. He's actually got the Blade Mail off. The Ensnare goes through as well. Korok actually doesn't have mana, and Demon is going to fall. It's a 3 for 2. Korok might die as well. The Impetus. Supernova goes through as well. Ush now on the backside. Mana Void's hero gets the kill. Just walks in and hits the R button. Looking for Bugatti as well. Cancels the blink. Icarus Dive goes. Turns into a 3 for 3. I think any trade at this point is probably beneficial to Summer's Rift unless you give Anti-Mage a kill, which is exactly what happened there.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It looks like the Phoenix was the only one who pretty much benefited from that fight. Well, AM got like 500 gold as well. He killed Anch and 2 creeps, I believe, there. So it's quite a nice TP for him. Oh, bottom lane. There can be a Eul's on this OD right now. Oh, no. Could have casted Eos there.
They will. They'll get it off. Charge is going to go through. Silence is going to go in, and BSJ's just dead. Yeah, he tried to TP, and that was...
I'm not sure about that.
Top tower is under attack.
That was rough.
Waste of gold. I don't think BSJ is playing that well this game at all. Like, dying to Clockwork, and then his movement so far is just not playing with this team.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It's been rough. Demon's gonna get caught again. They have Laguna Blade. Elsie's gonna go. I'll use it, and he tried to charge away. Nice kill though. Both supports getting like that's just a dual support gank out a Spirit Breaker. That's a very tanky hero, and Spirit Breaker gets wrecked.
I just feel like they're not comfortable playing with this OD at all.
Yeah.
The way they're playing right now, and I think that's really hurting them quite a bit.
MSS is having trouble with hitting these hook shots. I'm gonna say. Just like 4 of them. It's just having such a rough time. It is only level 1, I'll say that much. Lightning Bolt going, Korok getting jumped on, Battery Assault. H's attendance, Korok's gonna blink away, Hero's gonna Glimmer Cape. He might actually live, LSA's not gonna connect. Korok does Dream Crawl onto 2, but here comes Bugatti as well. He does have a Supernova. They won't jaunt in, they're not gonna go for the kill. So a lot of abilities used for pretty much nothing there.
And now the OD TP's in mid, hoping there was a fight and he could get a couple kills, because that's what he actually needs. He just needs to be in one fight, maybe get a kill or 2 to try and get him back in. Because the way it's going right now, if he just keeps hitting creeps, it's not going to do him any good at all.
No, because Ush is going to hit creeps far faster than OD will and get far more out of it. I mean, his Manta is already done. That's pretty great. He's up to 227 last hits. His net worth is the highest thing. Like Ush, at some point, Ush is going to come out of the jungle or wherever he is, and they're going to take a fight, which they've already been having a really good time taking fights with just the 4 of them, and they're just going to win the fight outright. It feels like.
The only issue for Summer's Rift is they don't have any like instant disables. Had they have like a stun or a hex that can they can use off smoke, that would be really nice, but without it, it's much more difficult for the OD to actually join in on a straight up smoke or a fight and like say wrap around mid lane, go for a kill and take a tower, which I think that should be their best option right now anyway. They should just try to force some kind of an engagement on mid and try to surprise Narvi while the AM is still farming up. Well, he has Manta already, which is quite a big deal.
He just got that. He's already up to 1,000 gold. Speaking of which, also, Korok got his Aghanim Scepter too, which is
bottom lane.
A huge item.
BSJ once again.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's just, like I said, it's just not going to work. Like, he just can't keep hitting creeps like this. He's just going to get picked off by Lina, Clock, Puck. They have so much initiation onto some hero who's just split pushing on his own. And Demon now. I feel like I've seen this movie before.
Yeah.
OD dies first and then comes Spirit Breaker.
He just gets LSA from the higher. It's like, oh, there's a team here. They even Dream Coil him. He'll try charging away. Waiting Rift's going to go, so he can't. He actually, that was a pretty cool play. Charges up to the high ground. Doesn't break the Dream Coil and tries another strike, but it didn't really work out in his favor. Unfortunately, he dies, so.
Yeah. As it is, Summer's Rift just falling apart completely. It just feels like they're so lost. They have no idea how to just get back in the game right now. But in these kind of scenarios, you just gotta have to group up and just go as 5 onto a tower. Just do your best for some fights. Hope that Narvi will really mess up, or AM will just keep farming and he just won't join in.
Right now, Hush is gonna have a heart very soon.
Yeah.
And then what do you do after that? So you don't really have any damage to deal with the anti-mage.
Exactly.
And he's just going to run at people. This tier 1 tower mid final looks like it's going to fall. They're going to Supernova, but they're not going to get anything out of it, really. This casual Supernova. They enchant Korok. They thought about charging, but Demon's too late to the party. He just respawned. And Ush is going to head into Roche. He's like, well, it's time, folks. They don't have Supernova. They're, they can't really fight this. They don't really have the items. They're just going to go in.
Easy Roshan. For sure.
There's the BKB. This item has been what BSJ's been building the entire game, and he finally gets it. But this doesn't provide him any damage, and it might not even save him, honestly. It's rough, man. But, well, they were thinking about moving over there, but now Roche has been taken, and there's the Aegis up for Ush. Heart's not quite there. Hero's going to walk in. to almost an entire team. Korok doesn't jump in on him. They'll charge. They're looking for Fog. Hook shot onto Brax on the backside. Telekinesis. Brax is going to fall. Hero does Glimmer Cape in. MSS getting low. Bugatti silenced up. He's going to get body blocked. And now the BKB from Banana Slam. Gemma impetus damage. Manta now going through. Ush blinks away. Korok right-clicking. BSJ is just getting low. Sandy's Eclipse. Chad's going to fall. Korok now is going to be able to illusory orb away. Ush just really wants to get a kill. He's going to actually blink out into his own death, it looks like. Here comes MSS back in the fray. LSA not connecting. Hero in trouble. Ooh. MSS going down. The nice Glimmer Cape keeping him up. BSJ will survive in the end. Korok, Zeus Ult coming out and can't find BSJ. BSJ will TP out. Demon now out of mana. There's no mana boy for 33. Demon's juking. Gets all that mana back up and then TPs, or rather charges away. Okay, Summer's Rift. That was a pretty good fight. That did all right for them.
Yeah, they got the Aegis and they killed 3 heroes. And on top of that, Zeus was the first hero who died. And actually, Puck, no, he blinked away just in time. Had his dagger been cancelled there, could have been bad. Oh, actually, they're still chasing me. Just gonna...
Korok in trouble, earns up on him. He's going to bottle up, though, and he'll be able to make it out. It's very close.
So, Narvi picked off the Zeus right away, and Zeus is actually like, I would say maybe 30% of their damage, which is a really big deal, maybe even 35% or something. And even then, they killed the Aegis and 3 heroes from Narvi, so it looked like the BKB actually worked out well for Summoner just there. Bottom lane, wow, the Odi just dies before he can even cast a spell.
He turned, and Ush timed that perfectly. As he turned, Ush was able to mana void him and then just kill him after the stun.
Yeah.
Smart play. Well.
Where's this Quelling Blade?
It's in the Battle Fury, remember? They added
that. Is it? Yeah. Oh, right. It's so weird to think that.
Dude, this entire patch just screwed me up. Demon is also getting screwed up currently. He's gonna force, he's actually invisible. That is a very long duration stun, but he's still gonna die anyways, it looks like. The last couple of right clicks. Yeah, he almost charged away. Glimmer Cape, good item. Meanwhile, Laguna Blade, they blow up the Phoenix. They didn't really need the Laguna. MSS actually tried to get a hook shot off, and suddenly 3 heroes are dead across the map, just for nothing, really.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Quite interesting, and looks like they're just gonna take this tower quite easily with the heart. Yeah, I completely forgot about this Battle Fury with the Quelling Blade.
Definitely makes sense. It's something that you buy anytime you're gonna get a Battle Fury anyways.
So weird to see no Battle Fury with the I mean, no Quelling Blade with the Battle Fury.
That extra slot. BSJ getting right click down. Oh my god, the mech's gonna keep him up and alive. And they will take the tier 3 tower. Ush is gonna back away. They did enchant an anti-mage illusion, which is nice, but BKB usage forced, tier 3 tower gone for nothing essentially, and Narvi 2 will walk away happy with what they've accomplished and head back to their respective lanes to farm up.
It's really nice for them to be able to enchant the illusion. That's why I said the enchantress could actually like be really good late game had he bought proper items. Like the mech, the cloak, like I said, is fine, but the mech arcane is just too much of a supportive build, I would say, for this game if they wanted to really win or deal more damage. The enchantress who has like Ags, Treads, and just be able to take AM illusion and just right click in fights could have done the job, I think.
That's the enchantress that everyone loves right now. The semi-carry / carry enchantress. Later on down the road you get the Aghanim Scepter, and pretty good item. Meanwhile, bottom lane Korok as well as MSS getting chased. Hero is gonna enchant MSS only for him to just TP out, and Korok will just sit back. He's actually kind of waiting for his team, but all 5 heroes from Summer's Rift are down here. Aghanims is now done for the Lina. God, they have so many items, and that's BSJ just barely getting a 4-staff right now. So all of their fights really just depend on them getting a miracle, and RB2 losing it horribly, I think.
Yeah, it looks like Demon is building silver. Interesting.
Big fan of the item.
He bought Overclock. Wow, died very fast.
BSJ's gonna die just as fast.
That's an Aghanim.
Yeah, that's an Ags, man. You just can't walk through that one, unfortunately. And Ush gets an easy double kill.
This is definitely not BSJ's game at all. He's just playing very weird all game long, from the moment that he died to Clockwork till now.
perhaps Tilton. Who knows?
Radiant's middle tower is under
OD maybe
attack.
not his hero. That's not a hero you see picked every day anyways.
But yeah, I think the Silver Edge could have been good this game had they been in like a better situation, because I believe that it will remove the anti-mage's spell shield. So if they get a hit off on him with that.
Oh, that's right. It breaks the passive. What a
So
weird.
he would be really squishy to the Zeus and stuff. So.
This might be it. Hero's going to get cogged up as well. He's going to mech himself. He actually stays alive. Elsa is going to go through. Glimmercape's been so good this game for him, but they take the melee racks. Ush goes in further. Brax is going to blink out. And they will take down the Dire Courier. It's something odd, and I'm not sure what. Nether Strike. The other egg is going to get blown up by Korok, by the way. Mana Void onto 2 and gets the kill onto Hero. Ush now getting Arcane Orb. Now Demon's going to get Laguna, and he's about to get killed by Chad. Blink jumps in, gets the Fade Bolt. Zeus ult goes through, gets the kill on the Bleak, but the damage has already been done. There's 3 heroes down on the side of Summer's Rift. Nice play coming there from the side of Na'Vi too. Although they did lose the Courier, which was kind of a problem. It had an Ultimate Orb of Korok's and Ush's Talisman of Evasion. So.
Radiant's bottom barracks are
They get the
under
melee
attack.
racks. They're getting the range racks as we speak. This game's looking rough.
Quite an easy racks for them and a couple of kills, and right now I just can't see any openings for Summoner's Rift to get back in this game at least, with the OD being so far behind the anti-mage.
The thing is, it's a best of 3, so they have other. They have next game to think about it for sure. If this game does go in favor of Na'Vi, which it looks like it will, because at this point they are at a 20,000 net worth lead, a 20,000 experience lead. It's really tough to come back from this one.
I think from the beginning of, like, at the end of draft, I already understood that Na'Vi's lineup is just easier, sort of, to play out, where Summoner's Rift just had to do a lot, and that's exactly the case. Na'Vi just, like, sat behind with 4 heroes, got some kills, and while they let the anti-mage farm, and while anti-mage was not getting picked off by the Spear Breaker, the OD was getting picked off by Na'Vi's, you know, roaming combos.
Na'Vi now having a pretty good shot at this. They're going to wait for Roshan to be up here. Probably they could wait for the Courier. They really just need to take one more team fight, then the game's pretty much over, I think, at that point. They have only one buyback. It's on BSJ. If he has to buy back, then, I mean, that's it. Because he just can't afford to buy back. He needs another item, honestly.
Well, they're playing it quite safe right now. Na'Vi, that is. Actually, he just got Astral on mid lane, but they have no disables for him, so he's just going to casually walk away into the Ancients. So they're just waiting for him to get his butterfly first, and maybe even Roshan.
Korok just getting the tail end of that Dream Coil. Charge is going to go away. It's about to stun him, and it does. He's in the tree line. They see him, and Demon's just dead.
Yeah. Nothing he can do. He's just trying to split push, do his best to keep them in the game.
That's just got to feel miserable, man. Just like, can we just get anything going? Feels like they can't.
Well, at least they have a Veil now on Zeus, so maybe they can defend another Rex. If they Veil Phoenix and Zeus, like, that's really good high ground defense, so let's just see if they can maybe hold them off a little bit, but this anti-mage is just, like, really tanky.
So farm.
Yeah, he's just gonna TP back to get his butterfly.
Yeah, there it is. It's right there. He picks it up. He's also got 2.5k gold extra. Because, you know, why not have that luxury of having some extra gold after completing up your butterfly? And Roche is up in a minute, too. So they really could just wait for Roche and then take bottom racks and then just finish the game off at this point. They're in such a good position. That's all they really need to do. Oh, my God. Bleak is an Aghanim Scepter? What? Where did that come from?
Haste.
Okay. Well, that's an Ags Rubik I was not expecting to see.
Well, it took a lot of towers, and
yeah,
you got a couple of kills. Like, supports getting kills in the version is really, really nice. You're capable of getting these kind of items.
Us is gonna jump in, then jump out.
They use Manta. If there's a time to fight, this is the time to fight while all of Na'Vi are just running away. Maybe they can get a charge onto some hero here.
Ooh,
oh,
Bleak.
they see him? No, they don't see him.
He blinked away just in time after the Icarus dive came out from Bugatti.
He actually blinked into the fog where that ward didn't see the Rubik, so it's quite good for them.
Right here, yeah. That's that was a sick blink. Not that he knew about this ward, but
yeah, I don't think there's any way that Summoner's Rift can actually split up at this point to just farm or something. They really, really need to take another fight before Roshan dies again, but it looks like he's gonna die very fast. And
dude's got a basher. He's feeling swole. This is Ush getting the kill easy. 7-1 and 10, 412 CS. Bashes up Roche. Roche is done with Aegis, which I don't know if he's gonna pick up because he doesn't really have room for it. He puts down his treads. I don't think so though. It's gonna be Korok grabbing the Roche, and I mean Ush doesn't need an Aegis anyways. Oh god.
Going S5 top lane.
No buyback either for anybody on the side of Summer's Rift.
Yeah, they're just gonna have to go back to the base. Phoenix and Zeus need to be able to defend. Oh, they're going from behind? I'm actually not sure if this is the best
Radiant's middle
option,
tower is
but
under attack.
we'll just see how it goes. It's mainly because they have no disables. That's the issue right now.
Oh my god, they left Brax out to dry as they were going behind, and Brax is just dead. It's blown up, no buyback. Supernova's gonna go. BSJ is gonna be able to use his ultimate, and BKB. Chad getting just run at this point. He's gonna go down to Sanities. That doesn't do much. The Supernova did a really good job there. Glimmer Cape, nicely done. Demon jumping onto Ush. But meanwhile, they do lose the Phoenix. Dragon Slave actually whips on everybody. Hook shot onto BSJ. Cogs up, and that's it. GG is called game number 1. Na'Vi crush it. And Summer's Rift not playing the best, but Na'Vi having a great game since the start of it.
Yeah, I really feel like if OD either played much better, or if they had another hero that he was actually used to playing, this game could have been much different. Because they did have Zeus and Phoenix who are really good high ground defense heroes, especially with the Veil and stuff, but overall, like, Na'Vi just had many more disables and initiation, and they could just play the relaxed game where they can sit back with anti-mage, farm up, and then once they have enough items and feel confident, they can just run over NAR. Like, NAR had to make so many less mistakes in this game than they actually did to even, like, stay on even footing.
It was a rough game from the get-go for Summer's Rift, and like you mentioned, NAR's rotations there. Disables, especially the supports, Bleak and Fog, doing so much work this game. They'll get the victory here in this first game. Again, it is a best-of-3 series, so Summer's Rift have the second game to recompose themselves and get back into it. We'll see if they can. So, game number 2 for twitch.tv/Dota2 Canada Cup is coming up next. Our winners bracket, I believe, semifinal coming out here. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you check us out at High Ground TV for me, at ModDota as well. For Twitter, you can check out 1437 at 1437X, and then of course Modpacks, our statsman at Modpacks. We're going to jump into game number 2 in just a second, guys. Stick around. We'll be right back.